Eyes, one of the most important organs of the human body, the greatest gift of God to mankind. Imagine though you have everything and your eyes are missing. The freshness of the leaves, the blue skies, and the shining sunlight would be just beyond your imagination. Even the enchanting saffron glitter of the rising sun would be nothing but darkness. Today, more than 2 billion people in the world are suffering from blindness. Statistically speaking, one among every 1,000 children born has his life lost in the dark shadows of blindness. Eyes not only shows us the beauty of this world, but also make the human face look normal and beautiful. The technique of making these eyes look more beautiful has proved to be a boon to mankind. With the help of techniques such as eye donation and implantation, many blind people have gained their sight. The technique of turning facial ugliness into beauty is called oculoplasty, and the field of artificial eye implantation and related research is called ocularistry. Shekhar Eye Research Center, located in Mulund, suburbs of Mumbai, is a leading and modern Indian organization in the field of ocularistry. An organization that has encouraged many depressed individuals and has given them confidence in their lives.
आधी माझा स्टॉक आई होता तर त्या डोळ्याने मला खूप त्रास होत होता म्हणजे घाण येत होती बराच त्रास होत होता उन्हातून पण झालेला दिसत नव्हतं थोडासा तिरकाही वाटायचा तो डोळा जो त्रास होता तोही निघाला आणि थोडाफार इतर पेशंट्स बघून किंवा इतरांची जी मला स्फूर्ती मिळाली की आता छान दिसतेस वगैरे ते ऐकून पण खूप बरं वाटलं मला.
My name is Aisha Irani and I can happily say that 2 months ago my life changed forever.
A number of people have contributed in forming this organization, but the most important element of an organization is a person who is an organization in himself. Shekhar Eye Research Center in Mulund is an outcome of the efforts of talented, active and ambitious person, Chandrashekhar Chawan. Chandrashekhar is a living marvel who, from an ordinary individual, became an extraordinary personality on the basis of his talent, willpower and vision.
During my schooling days, Jayant Narlikar got a famous award and he was featured on television and newspaper and all over. And I got so much fascinated by his work and the media coverage and the fame what he got. The work what he has done was substantial for the humanity. That time I thought, yes, I want to be like him. I want to be a scientist. And after that, anybody who asked me, what do you want to become when you are grown up? And I used to say, I want to become a scientist, and a scientist that will get a Nobel Prize.
Chandrashekhar was born in Dadar, in Mumbai, was the gift of God to his parents. Hence, his childhood was full of fondle and comfort. His primary and secondary education took place in Chabildas Lalubai High School, a well-reputed institute in Dadar, and R.M. Bhatt High School in Parel, along with successfully completing a course of textile designing in Rachna Sansad Prabhadevi in Mumbai. Chandrashekhar also participated in several theatrical groups, but the place that proved to be the turning point in his life and gave him a new direction was Bhavan's College of Mumbai.
We are very happy that Mr. Chandrashekhar Chawan, a student of this college, has done extremely well in the field of optometry, and that he has come back to India to share his knowledge and skills.
Only on the persistence of his brother, Chandrashekhar took admission in the School of Optometry in Municipal Eye Hospital, Mumbai. He also completed a workshop on sculpture and modeling from Sir J.J. School of Arts. This was the first step of the development of an active scientist. All this experience proved greatly useful to him in the future. But But there is another factor significant in the development of a person, and that's a guide, a guru. And Chandrasekhar found his guru in Dr. B.T. Maskati. Dr. Maskati sensed the talent in this young man and turned him into an inquisitive research scholar.
And he had God's gift of becoming a very excellent ocularist. Since he took ocularist as a not as a hobby but as a work, and he wanted to spread all over his achievements to the institutes of India. After that, he went to United States and UK. Particularly in UK, he at Moorfields Hospital with the ocularists there, he gained tremendous insight into making of artificial eyes and motility implant. And the latest, I could say that he has been working on scleral contact lenses with Dr. Perry Rosenthal in Boston, and he is working for the Boston Foundation. It's something very, very useful, and I'm sure he will go up and up in his life, because he is very intelligent, very enterprising, and always looking for new arena of research.
पेरी रोजनथाल के साथ बॉस्टन में जाके सीखे हैं पूरा ये टेक्नोलॉजी, और ये टेक्नोलॉजी इंडिया में लाए हैं पहली बार। ये टेक्नोलॉजी इसके पहले थी ही नहीं। जो लोगों को ड्राई आई है, जो लोगों को कई कॉर्निया की बीमारी है जिसमें नॉर्मल कॉन्टैक्ट लेंस नहीं बैठ सकते हैं, उनको ये कॉन्टैक्ट लेंस बिठा सकते हैं। नॉट ओनली कि उन्होंने ये टेक्नोलॉजी यहाँ पे लाई, लेकिन ये बॉस्टन फाउंडेशन फॉर साइट का ऑर्गेनाइजेशन भी यहाँ पे इंडिया में सेटअप किया है पहली बार।
Chandrasekhar gave the complete credit of his progress and achievements to Dr. B.T. Maskati and Dr. Quresh Maskati. While working under Dr. Maskati's, Chandrasekhar got a chance to visit and do his research in well-developed countries like United Kingdom and United States of America. And then Chandrasekhar found another assuring and a guiding guru, Dr. Perry Rosenthal of Boston Foundation for Sight. Dr. Rosenthal handed over all his wisdom to Chandrashekhar Chawan. He chose Chandrasekhar as a successor to the Boston Foundation for Sight, USA. At the same time, a man with prophetic vision was elected as the President of India. A youngster at the age of 75 who had accepted the challenge of making India a superpower till 2020. He was Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. To make this dream come true, Dr. Kalam made an invocation to all the non-resident Indian scientists and businessmen. This created a confusion in Chandrasekhar's mind. He had a prosperous and comfortable life in America, and on the other hand, was an appeal by a prophetic scientist. Finally, Chandrasekhar decided to return back to India.
On the appeal of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, I decided to come back and give at least 5 years of my life back to my country. Whatever I have learned in US, UK and Western world, I wanted to give back to my countrymen. Hence, I trained people, set up departments in different eye hospitals in India and Asia, started a center of excellence which can give the best service possible to my countrymen right in India.
In India, Chandrasekhar established Boston Foundation for Sight, India, and Shekhar Eye Research Center. Today, Shekhar Eye Research Center is greatly contributing to the field of oculoplasty.
at our institute, we basically deal with patients who have gone through a lot of suffering because of their eye conditions. And that's why these patients are ones who do not open up very fast with us. They're not very keen to give us their history so dearly. But the atmosphere that has been created at Shekhar Eye is such that the patient feels very comfortable, and slowly they are very friendly to us, and it helps them. They feel as if they have come to a place which will definitely give them a right treatment. We make artificial eyes for such patients who have lost their eye, and those eyes are done with so much of care and with such an advanced technology that these patients' artificial eye match their natural eye so well that it gives them a real boost in their personality and confidence levels.
Hi, I'm Vimal Mehra. I was the first person to get the training in India as an oculist by Dr. Chandrashekhar Chawan, and since then I am working for his institute here as an oculist.
Hi, this is Samir Kanu. I'm an optometrist. I've completed my bachelor's in optometry almost 7 years back. Since then I've been practicing in my own setup. But 3 years back I've come across that Dr. Chandrashekhar Chawan is working as a Boston Foundation for Sight member for India. He's a clinical director for India, and he's treating patients like keratoconus and pellucid marginal degeneration and Stevens-Johnson patients with the help of scleral lens. Though we used to learn about scleral lenses in our curriculum, but we never handled them. So for past 3 years I've been working with him. Incidentally, 5 months back I was in Boston, and I've completed my fellowship in Boston Foundation for Sight India fellowship, and since then I've been part of Boston Foundation for Sight India. There are so many patients who are in need of best vision correction with scleral lenses for keratoconus and a patient comfort for Stevens-Johnson syndrome. The work which we have started, or rather than Dr. Chandrashekhar Chawan has started since 3 years, it's amazing, and I'm really I'm speechless that how to thank him for giving me this opportunity to work with him.
It has the credit of making available all the latest techniques in India, which were monopolized in developed countries like USA and UK. Scleral lens is the contact lens which has proved to be a boon to visually challenged people suffering from corneal diseases. It has emerged as a convenient option in the treatment of ocular surface disorders. Chandrashekhar is one of the few people dominating the field of scleral lenses in the world. Apart from scleral lenses, he introduced orthokeratology in India. He also invented a computer software that can read aloud a printed matter, which is very useful for blind people. But Chandrashekhar's best work is the artificial eye. This artificial eye has helped many facially disfigured people gain their confidence back and lead a normal life. Today, Chandrashekhar is one of the only 300 ocularists in the world. Till date, he has contributed to 10 centers in India and also guided centers in Thailand and Singapore. A number of inventions, a great amount of research, latest techniques, and most important of all, a platoon of well-trained ocularists are the gifts to India from Shekhar Eye Research Center, Boston Foundation for Sight India, and Chandrashekhar Chawan. On their confidence, today India can dream to become a superpower till the year 2020.
If India wants to become a developed nation by 2020, there should be some contribution from my side as well. If everyone like me decides, I think it's possible. India can become a developed nation Smita has been a great support, and without Smita and Shriya's help and encouragement, I don't think it would have been possible for me to see this day. I know because of my these high ambitions and big dreams, they have suffered a lot.
It's been 15 years I got married with Shekhar. There were so many ups and downs in our life, but we really enjoyed it.
He's a great man. I just love him very much.
Chandrashekhar Chawan says that this dream would not be far away if every person gives his best and honest contribution in their respective fields. Chandrashekhar is a living example of marvelously active and devoted life. He is continuously working with a dream of achieving the Nobel Prize, which he certainly deserves. He has decided to spend his remaining life for the research in the field of scleral lenses. He has the ambition to make every person in the world see the beauty of nature with his own eyes. For every person, fresh leaves should be green, sky should be blue, and enchanting glitter of the sunlight should be saffron. Every morning of every individual should be enlightened, bright and colorful. We salute this lighthouse personality, enlightening the path in the darkness. Hats off to him.
आँखों में आसमां छूने की चाह है, मंजिल है हमको पाना धुंधली सी राह है. Love for our nation gives us a reason to be the best amongst the rest. So come on everybody, come on everybody, come on everybody, come on. मंजिलें बहुत दूर है, जिंदगी बहुत कम, मुश्किलें हैं बड़ी पर ना टूटेंगे हम. दिखा देंगे दुनिया को कि हम में भी है दम, कुछ कर जाएंगे ऐसा कि दुनिया कहे awesome. So come on everybody, come on